everybody out there? This is Jakejames Lugo, senior editor at thecoalition.com, and I'm back again with a brand new unboxing and impressions video for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at the Ewin gaming chair, the championship series from Ewin Gaming. They actually just sent this over to me right now through the mail, and I just got it here. It's a giant freaking package, as you guys can see, so big shout out to them for that. But if I could just move this over here, as you guys can see, it's super heavy. This is what the chair is going to be looking like. We're actually going to unbox this chair, we're going to put it together, and then we're going to give our final thoughts on it. So this is the Ewin gaming chair, the championship series. As you guys can see here, probably from the camera, again, it's a little bit tough to see. Maybe I could zoom in and actually show you guys real quickly. It's blue, it's designed, again, it's not a mesh chair, it's a regular standard chair with its own like little pillows and stuff. It looks pretty cool overall, but I'm going to do this in steps because obviously there's a lot of stuff in here that we're going to open up the package, look at all the different parts, put it together, then sit on it and actually see how good it actually is. But we're gonna do this in parts, so if there is any like cuts and stuff, you know exactly why, because again, there's a lot to unpack with this. So to kind of kick things off, I'm gonna be here on camera, do this myself. Let's actually try to cut some of these little things here on the top and actually open up the package and actually see what's really good and what comes inside everything here. I'm actually trying to make sure I get everything on camera, so that way things aren't too messed up. Actually got to open up from the other side too, so if the audio is a little banged up, that's me moving around, actually trying to open this package up. It's a big box. You should have seen it when the delivery guy came over here. He was struggling just to get over here, so I had to help him out. And he's like, damn, I didn't realize you could lift this. I'm like, don't worry, man, I got this. Here we go, man. Gonna put this over here. I can already see a bunch of plastic and a bunch of stuff in there. Let me actually move the camera up a little bit just so you guys can see it. I might actually have to do a little cut at some point, but gotta show you guys what comes in here. Here's the base of the chair, the very base of it. Again, we're gonna put this to the side again. We're gonna pull out all the different objects that come with it. I can already see the cardboard already banged up from the packaging. This came pretty fast too, which was lucky for us able to do so. Here's the back of the chair. You guys can see Ewin Gaming, okay, that they sent this over to us. I'm gonna put this a little bit on the side here. Again, I'm gonna do a cut at some point, but you guys will be able to see all the objects put together. But there we go, that's the back seat, or the back part of the actual brace of the chair. Put that to the side. And finally, we got more in here. We got a box. Got a box full of stuff. I'm actually gonna put that right there so I can open it up for you guys in a second. But let me pull out this part of the chair. Lifting this is the actual handles, little base of the chair itself that you actually put your butt on, that you sit on, and then this is where the top part is going to go onto, and we're going to go through it step by step with the instructions. But put this over to the side. Let me get my scissors if I find where exactly I put them. Okay, they're on the side over there. Again, I'm doing this all live for all of you guys, so we could actually check out what this chair is all about. But let's also open up this box right here. Again, this came with it. This is probably gonna have all like the different types of like, you know, screws and everything else that you need in order to put the chair together, okay? It's got all the Ewin branding on it and stuff, but let's open this up. Let's actually see what's inside before we really get started on putting this chair together. Little advertising, little poster there that shows all the different types of Ewin chairs here. A little glare on the camera there. And okay, so you got like assembly instructions, which I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna go through each step and in little increments show you guys where I'm at. Kind of lays out all the different stuff here, which is kind of cool. We got gloves. They give us gloves. That's pretty new. I never got that with any of the other stuff that I've checked out here on the channel. You can already see all the wheels, all the other extra parts here that are gonna go onto the chair itself to put it together. A lot of important things. Again, I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't mix all this stuff up and actually make sure that everything kind of gets put in its proper place. Then I got an extra little section here, number 100, which I'm gonna keep in the box for now for when we actually look at the instructions to know what exactly that is. And then finally, the little pump, little section for when you actually need to rise or kind of like, you know, fold down the chair. Let's put it there. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna look at all this different stuff. Again, a lot of things to unpack here, a lot of things to kind of go through, but we're gonna take a look at everything in steps, and I will be back in just a second, which I should show you guys in the next step right about now. So here we go. I started pulling out some of the different objects, you know, for the chair, the different pieces to it. I even got the gloves on that they actually include. They actually tell you to wear these gloves while you're actually putting together the chair. So I'm going through the instructions Okay, they're asking to make sure that everything is kind of like secure as far as like the cushion is concerned. They also say that to unscrew the mounted hex pins with the hex key, which is this hex key right here. Start unscrewing some of the different parts right here. I think, whoops, I gotta get the big one, because they have two different sizes here of the hex key. So we're gonna start doing this. Kind of unscrew it. Whoops, there we go. Unscrew it here. There's about 4 mounted ones here that we have to unscrew. And I'm gonna kind of be jumping through the steps here, so you'll see in the camera like I'll do like a couple different steps at a time while I actually go through this stuff, but kind of like walk you guys through it by the time we actually get to the final part of when we actually construct the chair. And I give you guys my full thoughts on it overall, you know, between the assembly, between the, using the chair itself, you know, when we finally sit on it, because I'm going to be using this, you know, for gaming stuff, you know, like anybody else would that would pick this up. Kind of give you guys my full thoughts. But they ask you to kind of like start unscrewing this stuff, and you're going to go through step by step to start, putting all the different pieces of the chair together. So while I'm doing this stuff over here, I'm going to kind of jump it once again so you guys will see me kind of cut the video right about now. So here you guys can see I finally put the back side of the actual chair onto the base part of it. I actually had to screw in a bunch of different stuff on the side here in order to connect it, the two sections of the chair. It's fairly simple to do, but you got to make sure that you're actually putting in the right screws into the sides, so that way you not only can have the screws go into the right spots, but also have the right covers for them right here. There's this little cover at this section here. But now this kind of puts the top part of the section of the chair together. It kind of makes it look like how it's exactly supposed to look like by the time, you know, it's actually completed. But now we're going to do the base section, which is going to involve more of this stuff right over here, as well as also the other section, which is going to get onto the section with the wheels and like the actual, like, you know, crank that actually pulls up and pulls down the chair. So we're going to do that right about now. So now here I have the bottom section of the chair installed. I actually just finished screwing in all the little like hexa screws on the corners here to put this on the base of the chair. Now the next step is actually pretty simple. This is going to involve the little 5-star little base here where we're going to install the wheels and actually put on the bottom part of the chair itself. So going to remove all this stuff. I'm going to walk you guys through this, kind of extend up the video a little bit, but not be too repetitive. I'll probably have another cut eventually as we have more stuff happen. So again, it's just the wheels section of the base of the chair. So there we go. All the wheels should be in there now, all good and such. Now it's actually rolling around. I don't know if you guys can see that a little bit here. It's actually rolling around pretty good. The hydraulic system, again, this is what rises and kind of brings down the chair. So this section of it, just to go in that way specifically, like that. It's like a little prong. Looks like a little 5-star prong. It's pretty funny. But kind of install that right there. But there with the little bun section on the top. And then finally place the cover over the hydraulic system. So here's the cover. Very simple cover. Again, much like other chairs out there. Boom. This should be straight now. Okay, yeah, cool. We're good. So that's the cover for it. And finally, this is going to be the tough section. This is actually going to be putting on the chair on the actual little spot right here, which is where the hydraulic system is supposed to go. Complete. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be the final section of the chair being kind of completed. I'm going to put this over here. Going to kind of pick this up and make sure that we install this right. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I know I'm using my strength here a little bit much, but let's should we get this in here? Make sure that this is so there. According to the manual, the chair construction is now complete. Fairly simple construction, not gonna lie. Fairly simple, as you guys can see here. We're actually gonna take a look at the chair now in its entirety. We're gonna look up at it so you guys can see this chair. Gonna move back the camera a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. But there you go. That's the Ewin gaming chair. But now let's get to the big important part here. Okay, I'm actually gonna take off these gloves so you guys can see me. Let's see how this actually feels to sit down on it. So it's a little bit stiff. I can already feel now at the current moment. Where's the little there section here? It rises it up, brings it down, and I'm pretty sure. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move the actual stuff there to kind of give it a little bit much more chill right here. So this, okay, now this feels good. And these actually turn. This is the little kind of like handle rests that turn. I can actually lock them in place. Okay, yeah, I can lock them in place. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So how this feels good on my back. Okay, I can actually, again, lifting this up, kind of moving the little backrest. The little pillow in the back feels good on my neck. Okay, I'm gonna see how this is actually gonna be when I'm playing some games and stuff, if I'm playing like on stream or if I'm playing anything else. This feels pretty good, it turns pretty good. You know, for the simple assembly, you would think it'd be a little bit much more complex or a little bit more crazier, but it actually feels very, very good overall. It feels pretty damn chill overall, and it's not anything that's like too complex where anybody can't really put together. I was a little bit worried about that when this chair was coming in, but overall, I seem to be really pleased about it. Now, if I do have one criticism, I wish that the actual handles here on the side of the chair, the actual like armrest, were the same type of cushion as the rest of the chair, like the actual base of it or the back. I wish this material in the back here was the same on the sides here rather than this hard plastic. I think it would be very beneficial to them if they had chair models. I'm pretty sure they do at some point that have it where you could actually have the same type of cushion for the armrest or the wrist rest. But overall, seems like a pretty solid chair. Seems like a pretty solid chair overall. So let me actually give you guys a good, nice one shot of it so you guys can see it. But there you go. That is the Ewin gaming chair, the championship series. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this unboxing and impressions video. If you guys want to see more videos just like this one, talk to me in the comment section down below. And of course, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, and also subscribe to the Koalition's YouTube channel for all our videos just like this one, all the rest of our unboxing and impressions videos, all our gameplay commentaries, all our interviews, our podcast shows, a ton of stuff that we have here now on the channel for you guys to enjoy right now. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace out, and stay epic, everybody.